Hello, Scorpio. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology. It's so good to see you. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, it's so good to see you again. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your love and support on my new channel. I am a fellow water sign. I'm a Pisces Cancer blend, and I'm really happy to have you here. I want to just let you know that we're going to go ahead and dive into a March monthly reading. I do monthly and bonus readings for you guys every month as of right now. We also do pop in occasional love readings and things of that nature, so always check back, turn on those notifications, leave me a comment as well. But I did want to let you guys know Spirit gave me the energy of implementing purple and also pink crystals into the reading today. So like we have our amethyst and our rose quartz, as those are going to be vital parts of the energy of this month. So if you have any purple or pink crystals, there's going to be a lot of third eye activations that will be occurring this month, and that's the focus, I feel like, of the energetically for this particular month. So we're going to go ahead and dive into your reading. We're going to do a Celtic cross, and starting out with your current situation, Scorpio. Spirit, what is it that Scorpio's current situation is for the month of March that we're going to go ahead and focus on? What is the current situation? Any cards that are not in focus, Scorpio, I will show close up to the camera. We will clarify anything that we need to. All right, Scorpio, you have the Emperor. There is this empire you are building, this new endeavor you are undertaking. You're leading a lot of people into some kind of promised land, and you need a plan. So that also came up if you have, any Cancerian energy. It was all about making a plan to get things done. Current challenge for Scorpio, we have the Ace of Wands. So you might actually have a hard time actually getting things off the ground, even though you have all these ideas and this power and this movement. It's like, whoa, how do I balance all these ideas in my head? It might be a little bit overwhelming to kind of strike this match for some reason. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's because you have a lot of different desires and plans. You may not be able to focus really well, which is where having a plan, because we could see at the bottom, he's got a little map there. There's constellations on it, but think of it as a map and a roadway to move forward. Your current strengths this month, Scorpio. Current strengths. All right, we got a couple cards here. We got the Fool, we got the Sun, and we got the Judgment card. So you're actually listening to the Judgment call. You're actually listening to the call that Spirit has in your life, that it's been time to move forward into this next phase. So what I see about this is we're not going to look at the Judgment card in a way that you're like, whoa, you're being like, no, you heard the call, you're taking the leap. It's going to reward you. So your strength right now is literally in your obedience. Your obedience to Spirit, your obedience to your spiritual calling, whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. I see you doing it, Scorpio, because you are feeling called to make that move. Area of focus for Scorpio. And how I like to look at the area of focus is if you could think of an area in your life where you need to pay a little extra attention, baby that part of your life, maybe a part of you that's a little bit more tender right now that needs a little bit more love and care. That's what this area of focus is. So we have the King of Swords. So there's a need for you to focus on your like where you're getting your information from, reading more books, getting into more of the intellectual part of your mind, also being more assertive, making a plan, choosing the path forward, and also just, maybe even getting advice from someone that you trust this month. Near future for Scorpio. Yeah, there's probably a person in your life that's going to help you out. So we have the Page of Cups. Near future, you're starting that new endeavor. You're doing that thing. You're stepping into your power, but you're also just understanding who you are at this point. And you're like, I have this part of me, this passion, this gift, this talent, this skill that I want to show the world. And so as you begin to embrace your emperor power, you begin to start letting this new idea, this new endeavor, something that you love. Ooh, sorry guys. Something that you love is becoming more apparent. Recent past for Scorpio. Recent past for Scorpio. Spirit's like, there is no recent past for Scorpio. Recent past for Scorpio. There we go. The Four of Pentacles. So you let go. There was probably a part of you that was holding on to your finances, onto something that you did not want to get rid of, onto a part of your life that gave you a lot of security. But I see with the Four of Pentacles in reverse that you finally gave up the control in your life, things that were holding you back, maybe a more secure job or something like that, that wouldn't necessarily let you express yourself, but would give you that 401k, that 9 to 5 every 2 weeks paycheck. I see you're finally like kind of letting it go. But you did it strategically. I don't think that you just kind of like squandered things away. Advice for Scorpio for the month of March, Spirit. Advice for Scorpio. Yeah, that's awesome though. You're definitely in a place of surrender. I love that for you. You listen to the judgment call. All right. Advice, 5 of Cups. It is okay to mourn the losses of the past and the things that did not work out, because the beauty is behind you. There's still a party. There's still cups up there. There's more where that came from. And as you let go of the things that don't work, focus your energy, you will become more successful. Your hopes and fears. 2 of Cups. That you will have a successful outcome, that your unions, the people that you work with, that your love, your relationships, that they flourish. And actually I skipped one. So we did recent past, your advice, this is your hopes and fears, and we're going to do your environment. Sorry about that. Environment for Scorpio. What is their current environment? What is that looking like? The Strength card. Yeah. Your environment is you embracing your divinity right now. It is not an easy road, and you are walking out of what seems like a tornado that was behind you, but there's a lot of control and a lot of power. Like, she's not even looking back at that tornado. She's like, I know my worth. I know what I can do, what I can't do. And she's taking control, which is beautiful energy there. So there's a lot of control in your movement forward right now, Scorpio. It's like nothing can stop you, because you've been to the worst. You've seen the worst, and you're coming out of that because you listen to the judgment call. Potential outcome for Scorpio, keeping in mind that we have free will. Things can change depending on what you decide to do. Yes, I love this for you. You have the 8 of Cups as your potential outcome. So you are successfully walking away from the things that do not give you joy, do not bring you happiness, peace, clarity, love, and success in your life. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start the reading, even though I feel like I did a lot of the reading already. Spirit, tell us a little bit more about this Emperor. Where is Scorpio going with this energy? Okay. Here we go, baby. So, Scorpio, the Chariot card comes out to clarify our Emperor. You are walking into this new place in your life, ready to go. Guns a-blazing. You've learned a lot of lessons. You're walking away by the end of the month from things that don't serve you. You're doing the thing that you thought you could never do, because you decided you're going to be strong and move forward with your life, right? You're going to pray for the best possible outcome in relationships with your knowledge that you're accumulating, and you're beginning to just move in a new direction. Like, I see this Emperor energy jumping on this motorcycle here, and it's like, maybe you don't know exactly which way to go. There's conflicting movement here, but you will begin to see your way forward by the end of March, because you're actually putting pen to paper and planning your future accordingly. You're getting involved in your future by taking action. When we see red in both the Emperor and the motorcycle, those colors signify to us that there is this need to take action. And if you have been sitting on the sidelines, not making moves, not doing what you need to do, this particular month of March is going to allow you to like take action towards your goals, but it's still asking you to look at all of those goals, with a trained eye. Of course, like with our area of focus that's going to be coming up, with a trained eye that actually has done some research on the best possible way to move forward. And then you do it so that you don't end up in this kind of like confusing space of this way or that way. Like, you're going to know where you need to go by the end of this month, because you properly planned it. Your challenge with the Ace of Wands is, I'm so inspired by so many things in my life that I don't know exactly where to start or what to do, because everything is so appealing. I don't have time. I'm working this job. I'm also doing this side hustle. I also have this thing over here, and I'm working on my relationships, but I love music, and I hear it. There's a lot going on in your mind. And so the challenge for you is to figure out how to compartmentalize a lot of these things that are in your head that are making you feel like, can I accomplish this? Can I do this? Is this the right thing for me? Spirit wants you to get quiet this month and talk to Spirit about where you feel confused, what you don't know that you need to let go of. And then also, I feel like in your near future, because you talk to Spirit, you end up figuring out within this menagerie of things where to go next, as you begin to go on that new like trajectory, or bring that new thing into the public. Okay. So just focusing on yourself. I feel like I explained these strengths really well, but let's kind of jump back to the Judgment card. You heard the call from Spirit that your life needed to go in a new direction, and you followed it. You're following the music. You're like literally following the beat of your own drum, and you're listening to the Judgment call that is telling you to go forward at this time. You took the leap of faith, or will be taking a leap of faith in the month of March, that will allow you to move out of the place of stagnancy and confusion and not knowing where you needed to go, which is your current situation, and beginning to like walk towards this new beginning where you feel fresh, where you feel like you have vitality, where there's newness about you. And because of that, you're going to be greatly rewarded by the Sun card, meaning that you're going to be illuminated, that people are going to see you. If you're in the public eye, you're going to become more present. You're also going to have a lot of success, and you're going to have a lot of fun and joy. And obviously the community aspect of this card is very evident. So you're going to have more joy that comes into your life as well, because you listen to the Judgment call. You will receive blessings this month, Scorpio. So keep doing that. Keep going after your goals, trying to make that money, being your best self, pursuing a new passion, something like that. I'm not seeing a lot of pentacles here, so I'm not sure that it's really just like money that you're focused on. But I do think that whatever this creative project is, it's just really a passion, something that you love, something that brings you a fulfillment that money can't buy, right? Your area of focus, again, like we had said, is the King of Swords. So you may not necessarily have been the best student your whole life, and you may have always kind of cut corners and maybe not been super upfront or truthful with how you need to move in your life. But I see Spirit saying, get serious, get in those books, study, work hard, learn what you need to learn, say what you need to say, and be very strict about not taking a lot of emotional baggage with you into this next phase of your life. Like, just actually say, hey, I want to do this because I want to do it because of X, Y, and Z. Don't just flounder around. Don't just take, things slowly day by day, not getting anywhere. This is a time for you to actually, again, like I keep saying, put pen to paper and focus your energy on a goal and actually execute that goal. Near future with the Page of Cups is you starting that new endeavor. So maybe you're opening a small business. Maybe you're becoming a part of a new team. Maybe you have a new job that's lined up, a new relationship, you're pregnant. Whatever the case is, there's something that is brewing within you that is in its infancy. And it's time for the world to see all that you have in store for us. This is a work in progress. This is not going to make sense to everybody, and everybody's not going to think what you have to offer is valuable. And I want you to remember that there is someone for everyone. And when I look at this, kind of peculiar creature, the reason I say that is he kind of looks like he's just like haphazardly painting, and I feel like there might be people who don't get it, who don't understand your craft, who don't understand the work that you do, but there is a niche of people that will understand you, that will support you, that will get this work of art that you're doing. And you really just have to understand that that's okay. Like, you are an individual for that very reason. You're multi-talented, as we could see here in your challenge. Your challenge is, I'm so talented, I don't know where to put my time and effort. And so Spirit is saying, like, you have so much about you that's grand and beautiful and ready to reach the masses that there is no need for you to be worried about what's next for you. People will find you. People will love you, and you're not for everybody. Keep that in mind. Recent past, like we said earlier, you gave up on a sense of false security. There was something you were holding on to really tightly that just wasn't giving you what you thought. Maybe there was some stability there, but it was stability that was formed out of fear. And so your recent past was you finally saying, okay, Spirit, I'm ready to let that go. I'm ready to let go of what's been holding me back and keeping me trapped and keeping me in this cage. Because truthfully, yes, money and all of the riches of being in like a corporate or a private sector job where you have a lot of transparency about your finances, it can be very stable, but it doesn't allow that artist within you to move forward. So it's like, stop holding on to the old versions of yourself and begin to move into this more young, fresh, happy, artistic part of you that is more expressive and living out your creator dreams. Again, the judgment call was to move out of this, and you did it. Advice from Spirit. 5 of Cups. There's a lot of sadness and sorrow when we go through major transitions. So I do think at some point or some points within this month, you will feel a little bit sad about the transitions that you make. I feel like sometimes we've had all this fire, we feel good about making the transition, but then along the way, there's something that comes up and we realize this isn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. And quite honestly, this is a lot harder to give up than I realized. But Spirit wants you to know, and I'm going to go ahead and clarify this card, that there is more to your situation. There's more to it than what you can see with your naked eye. You are just starting this project, and what you're giving up might seem like the world, but in the future, it's going to be very, very minuscule. You're not even going to probably even notice what you gave up. Anything else we can know, Spirit, about this 5 of Cups? So you have 5 of Swords. Yes, so change is coming. 5, 5, 5. You might be seeing that as well. You're going to make some people upset. You're going to lose people along the way as you transition and change. And everyone's not going to be happy with the work that you do. Remember, you're not for everybody. That's what I keep hearing Spirit say. But you have to remember that the new people that come into your life, they're the ones that are supposed to be there with you on the new timeline. So don't let the old people make you feel like you have to stay stuck, because your environment was very chaotic, right? So this card is about the environment. There's a tornado here. There was literally a point in time where you were actually dealing with a very tumultuous, a very toxic environment. And it was time for you to move out of it and move on to what is actually calling you, which is actually serving you. And you took ownership, you took control, you listened to the judgment call, and you made that move into this new sector. You didn't do it without a little, tear, and without some arguments and conflicts. It wasn't just super easy to make the transition, but it doesn't matter that it wasn't easy. You did it. Sorry, my husband just got home. Give me a sec. Okay, sorry if you guys hear some talking in the background, but yeah, I just want you to know that I'm very proud of you, Scorpio, because the changes and the transitions that you're making right now, they are beautiful. They are powerful, and they're setting you up for future success. Again, with your hopes and fears being finding that love of your life, finding the right team members, doing something that you love, enjoying your own self-love even. I feel like there's this part of you that is just going to open up and explore new heights and deeper depths as you go into this next phase of your life that doesn't look like the old you. You have a plan in action. You're moving into something calmer. You're more fulfilled on your day-to-day. Maybe you got rid of some financial security, but now you're building with someone else. Maybe you have the support of someone else as well while you're going on this journey, and it's time to just focus on you. With your potential outcome being the 8 of Cups, I see you really standing up for yourself. You end up leaving behind these haters And the tears that you had to cry, you have no tears left to cry, as Ariana Grande says. And you're moving into a future where it's like, I don't exactly know where I'm headed, but I know I'm not staying here. I'm getting out of this situation. I'm taking my cat and my little sack with me. And I don't have much, but I know that there's more calling my name in my future. And there's just this beauty about taking that risk that I feel like you're going to see throughout this month, that it took you planning it out, doing the research, letting go of the things that did not belong anymore, releasing control over your situation, and allowing spirit to guide and lead you so that you can find the right people and the right people can find you too. So I'm going to go ahead and grab up these cards, Scorpio, and we're going to dive directly into your oracle reading and kind of wrap up your reading. That's beautiful energy, though. I'm very happy for you. I love that you're heeding the judgment call, though. So we're going to pull 2 cards from this particular oracle deck that matches the same tarot deck that we're using. And we have 1 and 2. There we go. All right. So you have meditation for clarity. You know who also got, I said Asha, who also got meditation? That was Pisces. So if you have any Pisces in your chart, check that out. But you have meditation for clarity. And I feel like Pisces actually needed to kind of ground their energy. So if you've been feeling like you don't know your pathway forward, you don't know where spirit wants to take you, where your map needs to actually lead you, and where that 8 of Cups energy is taking you, this is the perfect time to reach out to your spiritual team, to talk to God, to say, hey, I don't exactly know where I'm going and I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but all I need is some clarity about how to move forward. And I believe as the month goes by, you'll start to gain that clarity, which then leads to that Page of Cups energy where you're starting to create. When we work with water, we work with the purification process as well. So maybe you need to take a spiritual bath, take a shower, ground yourself, walk out in the rain, do whatever it is, be near water even. She's sitting at the edge of like a little pond or something. So you can really connect, go outside, looks like the sun is setting, and just hear the whispers of spirit that will guide you and give you the clarity that you need. You also have here learn from life. So Pisces got this too. So if you have any Pisces in your chart, again, check out the Pisces video. You are in a position right now where every detail that you learn, everything that you're going through is a part of your process. Don't forget to have fun while you learn, to have fun while you, while you dive into your books, into your divination, into your tarot readings, into this business. It's like the cat's outside having fun. There's a person talking. She's on a broom, 1 foot off the ground. And so there's this need for you to just like understand that there's levels to learning. There's levels to success. And the more you dive into actually solidifying your success, getting more knowledge, deepening your understanding, the better, because we never stop learning. If we stop learning, we stop growing. And I don't foresee that being how you move forward, Scorpio. We're going to go ahead and pull 2 more cards from this Mermaid Oracle deck and see what Spirit has to say for you, Scorpio, at the end of March. We have Visions and see what else we got for ya. What else do we have for Scorpio, Spirit, for the month of March? Nice. Cancer got this card. Okay, Wave of Power. All right, so your first card is Visions. It says psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing out of body travel. So you might be going through some out of body experiences during the month of March where you're actually connecting with like past life regression, astral projecting. In your dreams, they might be deeply, deeply connected to your subconscious and your psyche and things that you need to learn about yourself. There's this message coming through from Spirit that when you do see these visions of how your future should look, jot them down, try to remember them, and hold on to those images that you're given, especially if you start to notice that there's this particular energy coming to you when you're seeking clarity while you're doing the water rituals, while you're seeking clarity during meditation. I believe your visions are going to help you illuminate where to go next. There's a full moon behind her as well. So during the full moon in March, maybe there's some completion of a chapter and clarity that is given to you on how to move forward. I can't think of what the full moon is in March. I'm like, it'll be the new moon. Oh no, that was Virgo. So yeah, I can't think of it right now. I'll put it in here for you guys. So the wave of power. It says a surge of power, an upswing in energy, exhilarating movement. Through these visions and through this time that you take to yourself to grieve over what you've lost, get rid of the rubbish, and move into a new portion of your life where you are taking that power back, you're going to feel this like feminine energy rising within you that allows you to take your world by storm. So you're going to just feel this like exhilaration within you of like, I can do whatever I want. I believe in myself finally. And I just see this part of you that you've held back for a really long time just shining forth. You're just moving on. And I'm really proud of you. Last little thing we're going to do, I introduced it this reading, is just to pull one card with a single word that Spirit wants us to focus on for the month of March. So this will be specifically for you. I'm just going to pull one, just one, Spirit, for Scorpio. What is a word that they need to focus on for this month? There we go. Love this for you. You have direction. Trust your inner compass and find your bearings. So there is this need for you to really look at where life is taking you, the direction that your life is going, where you're being led, and to trust that call, the judgment call, the chariot, all of that. The direction that your life moves in now is going to be a direct reflection of where your life is going to continue to take off. So harness that power, dig deep within yourself to find where Spirit wants you to go. So with all of that being said, my dear Scorpio, I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful March. Leave a comment if any of this resonated. Subscribe, and that would be the best so that we can help this channel grow. And then what we'll do is I'll see you guys in a couple of days for your mid-monthly reading. So check back really soon. Love you guys so much. Okay, bye guys.